Hello, Taurus. Welcome in or welcome back to Midnight Morning Readings. Thank you for viewing me today. I apologize for the lateness of the 2024 messages mid-month check-in. You will see June and July both come out very, very quickly back to back. And then starting in August, you will start seeing the videos double up with two months in one reading. Okay, just because a lot of the signs are really starting to see things move very, very quickly throughout the year. There's a lot going on with a lot of the signs. So we're going to get started with your June deeper dive into your messages. And I've already pulled your overarching energy card as well as your energy and message card for the month of June. And your year has been with the second chakra, which is that sacral chakra. So this is all about your creativity, your muses, your ideas, your sexuality, your passions, those types of things, and really just kind of focusing on, how those are realigning and maybe reigniting some of those passions as you have been progressing throughout the year. So the clarifier for this month that they have given you is solitude. And so this is hermit energy. And a lot of times when you do have that sacral chakra that does want to come in and really starts feeling those, you may start feeling very overwhelmed because you're getting so many ideas and creativity, and you're just getting so much that you almost need to be by yourself in order to get them out, so to speak, as far as expressing them and really trying to figure out, how everything wants to come into play. So spirit is starting to tell you about, with June coming in here and this being, mid-year, we're closing out the first half of the year, the end of the second quarter, and we're going to be starting off the second half of the year with the third quarter as well, that maybe it's time for you to take some time just to yourself to really maybe rein in some of those passions a little bit, maybe trying to get them more focused to where they're just not feel like they're going crazy all the time, and they're more you're getting them more focused and narrowed into exactly what you want to do or how you want to use them. So spirit is saying it's okay to take a step back. It's okay to take some time for yourself and just really do some meditation and some thought, even some research and just quiet time to really listen to your inner self as you're moving forward in June and going into July. The reason, because your sixth chakra is your energy card for the month of June, and that is your intuition. That's your third eye that is coming into play. And so you're really starting to not only get that second chakra with the passions, the ideas, the creativity that are starting to come in. Spirit is saying now you're starting to receive the messages. You're getting that clarity that Spirit has been trying to give to you on that for this month. And so finding that solitude may help you to find that clarity with those messages and really understand what Spirit has been trying to tell you, because I feel like you've been so overwhelmed. So they've given you this Nine of Swords, right? And that you've got this nighttime anxiety. You feel like you're on an island by yourself, that nobody understands you, that you're so frustrated you could scream. And that is not the case. That is why Spirit is coming through this month saying a lot of times that energy can become so focused that you can't, it almost wants to overpower some of the other chakras, and you're not hearing the messages from Spirit. So the fact that they are telling you here is solitude and suffering and silence, you need to find meditation. You need to get those chakras realigned so that you can let that energy start flowing and you can release pent up energy and frustration that you may be having with it this year. Yeah. So here they've also given you justice, but in this sense, they're actually saying you've got to find some balance here, Taurus. Okay. You've been kind of going an all or nothing up to this point throughout the year. And Spirit is saying you need to slow down just a little bit. You've been running so hard, just constantly breaking through barrier after barrier, and now it's almost as if you're feeling like your energy has been depleted, and you can't go anymore, and you're just like, why can't I go anymore? It's not that the energy is spent, it's just the fact that your mind is mentally exhausted. Okay, you still have the ideas, the muses, the creative energy that is surging through you, that is coming through you full force, but they're actually coming through, and they're saying, you know what, at some point in time you have to rest your physical body, because if you don't, then it's not going to do to help that energy if you are physically exhausted. So the clarifying message card they gave you for the month of June is the angel. And it's very, very recognition. If you look, the angels are very, very similar in their pose on these cards. And they're coming up and they're saying, you know, you need to find balance in order to help uplift you. And so your angels are guiding and protecting you on this spiritual journey. So even though, like I said, these energies are still running very, very high, if you are exhausted, the body still needs to find rest. It still needs to find balance. You still need to do this. And if you're having this nighttime anxiety and you can't get the solid rest that you need at night, it's going to start blocking energies that have been running very, very openly here of late. So with this, you've also got emotional withdrawal. And I feel almost as if this is the state that you're in right now because of the frustration that's coming through, because you're sitting there saying, nobody understands me. Nobody is understanding. I don't understand why nobody is understanding. And the reason nobody is understanding is because you are so exhausted. It's almost like the energies are going so, they're still running very, very openly, but your body is not keeping up. You need to slow yourself down, and you need to find that balance between your energies and your physical well-being. You've got to find that balance, because it's going to start coming in. It's going to start crashing down on you. Here's this emotional loss that you're finding. So you've got the 5 and the 8 of Cups energy that is coming in here, and you're starting to almost feel like it's backfiring, like you're taking steps backwards. But I don't really feel like you're taking steps backwards as much as I feel as if you are not giving yourself time to rest, to rejuvenate, to find that solitude. And again, it's this, I don't understand why people don't understand me, and I'm getting frustrated and I'm getting angry because it was so clear a couple of months ago, and now it's almost feel like it's blocked. And it's blocked because your physical body is saying, we need to rest. So you got to find some balance with the thing, because here's the 6 of Pentacles that's coming in and saying, you know, you're going to start seeing this abundance that's coming in as a result of this. But before that happens, you need to take some time for you. You need to rest and get those chakras realigned before you can start taking those next steps forward. Because if you don't, you're going to end up starting to block your chakras, is what will end up and happen. So you have to rest in order to let those energies continue to flow. It's what I really feel you're doing right now. You're just that Taurus, that you just constantly, you're ramming, you know, you're constantly just hitting one barricade after the next, after the next, after the next. And you can only do that for so long before your physical body is going to say, we can't take anymore. So you've got to start finding some balance between your physical well-being and your spiritual and your energy well-beings, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get a message clarifier for this reading before, thank you. Oh yes, so here we have that yang, right? So yin and yang, it's all about balance. And so you really need to fall into this, finding that balance, finding that inner peace. How is this all starting to align? Because one is out of sync. Okay, one of them is out of sync. So, in order for this to keep working, you're going to have to get everything back in sync and back in alignment if you want to keep moving forward with this energy through this year. Okay, that is your message from Spirit. I hope it helped. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that like, subscribe, and share button on your way out. And we will see you back here next time. Take care.